Today we have a special unboxing treat for you. Tanto Cuore Winter Romance. Tanto Cuore is a deck building game where you're hiring staff to come work for you in a manor house. Everybody needs a job, for one thing, and secondly, everybody who has a big house needs a large staff.
Oh my.
Wait, that sounded wrong. They need a large contingent of employees. Either way, a large staff is kind of appropriate for this video because in Winter Romance they added butlers to the mix. It's the first edition that has butlers and includes some special characters like Ross Allison and Dante. And if you order them or come to a convention and visit the Japanime Games booth, you may actually have a chance to meet some of these butlers in real life, because they're based on people who volunteer for the company. So briefly, what is a deck building game? A deck building game is one where everybody starts with a communal pool and the same cards in their hand. And as they go, they buy things from the village in this game. You're using love in order to hire people to work for you, and you want to get the best people to work for you. So don't be stingy. Use a lot of love, because they like a whole lot of love. A whole lot of love. But, as I was saying, deck building games all start with the same cards. So you build up, you make choices that are strategic as you go along. And in this game, the strategy is to have the most victory points at the end of the game. So what's different about Winter Romance? Winter Romance finally adds butlers. And they added a new mechanic where you can take 2 cards, 2 butlers, 2 maids, or a maid and a butler, and pair them in order to get an extra added bonus that helps you achieve the goals you need to win the game. So, you're probably wondering what's in this mysterious box that I've got here on this silver tray. So, let's open it and see what treats lay inside. So I went in on the Kickstarter. I do volunteer for the company, so you may run into me if you're in the Seattle or Portland area. So we're going to see what's in the box. I cut it open so that there weren't any on-screen mishaps, kind of like just now. Imagine that with scissors. I'm goth, but no. No on-screen, none of that. So, the Kickstarter was a little less than a year ago, so this one actually came out pretty quickly, and I went in for Winter Romance and the Doki Doki, which is a side game, which I'll tell you about. It's Doki Doki Beach Volleyball. Ooh. Ooh. Can you see this, boys and ghouls? Yes, all the goodies that I got with my Kickstarter. So, this here is the Winter Romance main box. Everything you need to play the game is in here. It is a standalone, and you can mix it with the other editions of the game. And there were 4 editions prior to this, so that's a pretty exciting thing that you can do there. You can mix your butlers with any of the girls from the first or second or the vacation or the beer house. So exciting. Look at Leopold. Next I have my Doki Doki Beach Volleyball. This is actually kind of a side game. This is a competitive game. It is not a deck building game. It is about a 15-minute playtime, head-to-head competitive sports game with characters from Romantic Vacation which is the third expansion in the Tanto Cuore set. And I love that game so much. That is actually my favorite flavor of Tanto Cuore, but that's probably because I haven't played Winter Romance yet. Well, once or twice. I haven't played it outside of a convention setting, but now I'll get to explore it. So this is Doki Doki Beach Volleyball. I hope that's totally in focus. But yeah, they actually used the character models and artwork from Romantic Vacation. So that's exciting. With almost every Kickstarter that Japanime Games does, they do a special edition playmat. So this one actually shows you where to lay the cards out. Oh, now you can see my face again. That horrible shadow! Just like my life. But yes, you can see where all of the cards are laid out in the game, and it's super handy for new players. There's also a guide in every book that comes with one of the games, and online. You can download it to your phone. I have that for times people ask me questions where I blank on the answer or they need a visual guide. So I have that downloaded as a PDF on my phone. Now this is the special box, or the special bag, with all of my stretch goal rewards and some other special little add-ons. I got tokens. And I will show you what these are as soon as I get them out. These are the cardboard edition. There were some really, really nice resin ones, but I figured I'd pick those up later if I can, or if I can trade with another fan. But so what these are the symbols that are on each of the cards for Tanto Cuore. Hearts are love. Love is the currency of the game. This is draw a card. This is the serving symbol, and servings in this game are action points. They're how you play cards and move maids into your private quarters. And there are only certain maids you want to work in there, because that's where all your special stuff is, where your most expensive items are, your bed. I mean, you don't just want anybody making your bed and vacuuming your personal private bedroom floor. Sure. I mean, I swear that's what they're doing. Oh, come on. Somebody would file a labor complaint.
Call the police.
Anyway, this last symbol here is employment. So in every turn in this game, you can only employ one person. I have to say person now because they're not all female maids. Yee! Butlers! You can only employ one person per turn. And there are some cards that give you an extra employment, which means you can split your employment, your love pool, between multiple cards and employ multiple characters at one time. So what else did I get in here? I got an absolutely lovely pin to add to my collection. That's Leopold. He is the main character of this edition. He's your head butler. And then I got private maids. Private maids are an additional card and another way to win in this game. They usually give you some kind of a bonus. They give you victory points. Some don't give you victory points. Some you want to play on other players so that they have negative victory points, or it makes them harder to get what they need to win. In this edition, I got Mimosa, who is an island maid. She looks like she's right out of Romantic Vacation. Yay! And our darling Ross Allison. He is our spooky butler. He hunts ghosts. Ross Allison, return this card to town. Check the top 3 discards. Take one to your hand and discard the other 2. And he's worth 2 victory points. So private maids are kind of neat because when you hire them, they don't go into your deck. They actually go directly into your private chamber. And then over here, I got event cards. So in this game, like I said earlier, you can match different characters up. So you want to break up other people's couples. There's different mechanics to do that, but you can protect them by marrying characters at the chapel, and you can break them up with hatred, loneliness, growing closer. These are drama cards actually that just add like another extra mechanic to the game and make it a little more fun and competitive. So that was my Tanto Cuore winter romance. My winter romance unboxing. It will keep me warm throughout the winter as I'm waiting for spring to come and Sakura-con. Oh yes. Thank you Japanime Games for producing Tanto Cuore Winter Romance. All right.